If you've been watching and waiting for the right real estate market to buy in, you definitely have noticed the headlines. Florida real estate market slowdown, real estate turned down, market crashing, Florida market suffering from cancellations. You may be wondering, are prices going to continue to go down? Is there a bottom? Are homes selling at all? As an active real estate agent in Sarasota, I'm here to tell you what's really happening. Stick around and we'll take a look at the local real estate market in detail and what I'm seeing for both buyers and sellers and the opportunities that you should be looking for. And lastly, we'll take a look at what's happening in the neighborhood of Artistry Sarasota. Let's start with the key trends in Sarasota. 699 single-family homes went under contract, and that's a 1% increase year over year. The median sale price declined by about 8% from June of 2024, but it actually has increased month over month. And then cash buyers accounted for about 35%, which is down what it normally is. However, that's not an issue. The median price from the original list price received is about 92%, and that just signals in the market an increase in buyer leverage. So when you're going to list your home, be prepared that there's going to be some negotiation. Inventory levels also increased by about 23% year over year, but there has been a slight drop month over month, which is a good sign because if we continue to see a drop in inventory levels, prices go up. The median time to contract and median time to sale increased to 60 days and 99 days. Prices are continuing to decline, but it's not plummeting like the news is telling you. Sellers still have a good amount of equity in their homes, so as you can see, this is not preventing them from going to market. This is an indication of the leveling of prices due to high inventory. Now let's talk about median estimated property value. As you can see from this chart, we have seen property values come down a little bit. But if you notice that if you look back at 2021, we're about at the same level as then. So it's not plummeting like the news is reporting over and over again. We keep talking about month supply of inventory. We have about 7.5 months supply, which is a high amount of inventory. And when we see a high amount, we have lower pricing. So that's why there's a lot of negotiating going on. However, that has been shifting a little bit in July, and now we're seeing a little bit of a tweak downward in the amount of inventory that we have available. So if that trend continues, hopefully we'll see more of a leveling of pricing. 717 properties closed in June of 2025. You can see from this chart that we have ups and downs in the market, and in June we started to see a downturn in the number of closed properties. But that doesn't seem to be the trend that I'm seeing now in July. So we'll have to wait and see over the next couple of months how that changes. Now let's take a finite look at the neighborhood of Artistry Sarasota. We have about 18 current listings on the market. This has been the trend. We've had anywhere from about 18 to 20 over the last few months, and they have been selling. It's just that we've been getting new listings in place of the ones that sell. So you can see here that the prices range from $799.9 all the way through $1.499. Artistry Sarasota pending properties. We've had 2 that have gone under contract in the last 30 days. And you can see them here. They are the higher priced homes and the larger homes in the neighborhood. Now let's look at sold properties. We've had 4 that actually closed in the month of June. And that would be a trailing couple of months because it usually takes about 30 to 45 days to close a property. But you can see that these range from 2,500 square feet up to 3,000 square feet. And when we look at sold price per square foot, I find that really interesting because we have everything from $292 per square foot all the way up to $442. So what I see is a more unique property that's larger. They sell at a higher price per square foot. And we see, of course, the new homes that are being sold out are at that lower price per square foot. Finally, here's what I am seeing and feeling in the market. Savvy buyers are buying now. While they have a lot of inventory to choose from and they have the opportunity to negotiate. I've actually had 2 first-time home buyers jump into the market, and they picked a great time to do that. Sellers need to make sure to price their home correctly using the most current information available. Looking back a few months may not even work for you. So make sure that you're pulling the right information. There's a lot of new home inventory that is affecting listings right now. Sellers are continuing to compete with the buyer incentives that those new homes are offering. Interest rates have come down slightly, so I think we'll continue to see more buyers come back into the market like we have in the month of July. And if you're ready to put your home on the market, reach out to me. I would love to talk to you about a strategy for your home and how we can market it to get it sold.